The best piece of business advice I have ever received is to be genuine. In order to lead organizations, you have to be able to connect with a variety of audiences, to include your employees, potentially volunteers, other key stakeholders. You need to be genuine.
Always be easy to do business with. Every organization needs to protect their own interest, but when you're always easy to do business with, customers will remember that. They'll also appreciate you for that.
Remain true to myself with my principles and also my values.
Hire people that you trust, let them do their job, and stay out of their way, and it speeds things up tremendously.
Be honest with folks and to work really hard. I find that by working really hard each and every day and being honest with my customers and my employees and treating them fairly, that's been key to my business success.
Always do the best you can and to complete the tasks that you are assigned. If you do your best, you will also have a trustworthy reputation that will always live with you.
If you plan on leading a company and leading others, you really need to understand how to make their career goals and their career path align with that of the organization.
Combine those that you've kind of watched and you want to emulate, and also work hard, but then how do you infuse yourself into it? So it's really a sincere leadership, one that you create a vision so people see it, they believe it, and they want to follow.
The most important factor of any growth plan is having a clear and concise strategy on how you're going to reach your milestones and also be able to measure your success.
Think about the long-term vision. By doing so, you will work through some of the logistical issues that you run into on a day-to-day basis and get past those scenarios.
The most important factor of any growth plan is to not be afraid. Not be afraid of failure, not be afraid of maybe letting go of some ideas that no longer support your purpose, and not being afraid to take risks.
As a leader, it's so easy for you to see the vision, and you know exactly where you want to be, but it's the people around you who need to make that happen. I find that one of my most important roles is being the chief storyteller and reminding people why we do what we do.
The biggest challenge I face with on a day-to-day basis is to juggle between strategic issues and tactical issues. As a small business, you always worry about how to deal with the fire at hand or focus on building the next fire hose.
Ever since COVID happened, it's been really challenging trying to find good talent. One of the things that we've done to be able to overcome that issue is to be able to bring folks and good talent from anywhere in the world, and we help them to relocate. And by doing that, that's also enabled our organization to be able to become more culturally diverse, where we speak more than 25 languages amongst us in the entire organization.
The biggest day-to-day challenge that we face as a technology company is to deliver cutting-edge and innovative products that create value for our customers. We address that challenge by nurturing a culture of continuous improvement within our company, and we also partner with our customers to ensure that our products will provide the value that they are looking for.
Making sure that we are consistently putting a clear and concise message out about who we are and what we do. I have conversations daily with people that assume that we are everything to everyone or think that we should be everything to everyone, and that's simply not possible. So I take each of those conversations as an opportunity to educate on our purpose and the type of resource that a chamber truly is for our community.
Being able to connect with our donors. As a nonprofit, we have to be able to make sure we are connecting the dots between what we do and what the donor is able to accomplish through our organization.
Strive for excellence and to eradicate mediocrity. Mediocrity is the enemy of excellence, and excellence is one of our values. And the way we do that is to create a we mentality as opposed to a me mentality in our organization.
Something I know now that I wish I knew when I started the company is just the time that it would take to build awareness and bring in a new technology to market.
The number one thing is the importance of your team. Different attitudes, different beliefs, different perspectives is what makes a team really special and actually brings you the momentum to fulfill what your truly important goals are.
You can actually run a tech company that's purpose-driven, and if you have any changes as things go on, you can have the ability to pivot.
It's not just about the big leaps. The small steps really have power in changing the trajectory of your business. Even the small steps of taking a step forward and taking a step back.
Take things in stride and not grow too fast. One of the biggest things that I faced when we were starting out was we thought that we had to service everyone at the same time, constantly, but now I realize that you can grow at your own pace and not necessarily have to force growth like that. You should never sacrifice quality in the process of the growth.
Owning a business is a different layer on top of being a business leader. What I wish I had known before owning a business was how important it is to really think about how you balance working in the business versus working on the business.
A titan in the industry that I admire is Warren Buffett. He started with nothing and he's built his business to a huge scale. He looks for businesses that are undervalued and undermanaged, which is very similar to what I do in real estate.
John Emway is a true titan of industry. He was a technology pioneer, he was an entrepreneur, he was a philanthropist, and above all, he was my mentor.
Walt Disney started with no connections, no money, but he was able to build one of the biggest brands on the face of the earth through hard work, dedication, drive, imagination, and creativity.
A titan of industry that I admire is Edibles founder and CEO Tarek Fareed. Tarek's founded our business back in 1986, and it's just a wonderful story of the American dream and perseverance. And when I first met Tarek, his ask of me was to dream big and to believe in myself and to believe the power of what is possible for Edible.